applicator. Jake had to go eat dinner. He forgot to pack his lunch, so I needed gas. So he has to go by the house anyway. So he's gonna go eat dinner, give me another tank, and yeah, he's gonna finish this up. We should get this farm done tonight. I think this is what we got enough tanks for. But deer season going on, we probably won't put on any this weekend. Gas some hunters out. So just knock this out, call it a night, and start again Monday. We're supposed to be getting our other Anhydrous blower, I think, hopefully soon, so we can get started going full bore on this and get this over with. I think there's like 2,500 acres that we got to do. It's supposed to rain next week, so it might be short-lived. Did chores this morning. That was a fun time. It's cold out there. That wind is blowing. It's been pretty windy here the last 3 or 4 days. It's been blowing about 30, 40 miles an hour. But she's sealing good. It's a little tacky. It's sticking to the wheels a little bit, but she's sealing. Good or bad, I don't know. It's kind of like the same conditions we were in at the end of last year. Get more rain, we ain't gonna be running long because it's gonna be pretty sticky. A couple guys are running, they're having trouble sealing on some farms. So far we're not having any trouble on this one, but I think if we go to a different farm it might have a little bit tougher time, but with the wind blowing that hard it should dry it out pretty quick. Supposed to be 60 I think Sunday, so that'll help dry things out a little bit so we can get going. I'm not used to this, used to doing everything manually. This one does it all itself. And I kind of like that, but I kind of miss my buttons, it gives me something to do. It's kind of boring. I'll hold bar back. So I was doing chores this morning, so my uncle was actually hauling tanks for Jake before I took over, but when I came back, he was already getting it on his way back with the tank. So I went ahead and helped him. I was loading a semi at the bagger, and he kind of ran me through it over the phone. So I knew what I was doing, and I was doing really well at start. Well, when we first started the bagger, that thing was slow. It would hardly come out of there. Well, they tweaked it a little bit. Now it's running a little fast. So I was doing pretty good on the first front of the hopper. And I got to the back a little bit, and then I overflowed it. So that's about 5 minutes of scooping corn. And of course, he shows up as soon as scooping corn. So I kind of got fired from that job to the tank job. And then Jake had to eat dinner, so now I'm running this. But anyway, when I was loading the truck, I tried to pull it forward because it was getting full. Well, the truck wouldn't move. And by the time I went over to shut the PTO off real quick, it was already starting to flood over. So I had to hurry up and hit the PTO on the side of the tractor because there's a PTO switch on the outside of the tractor. So that kind of helped me, saved me there. But by the time I had to run around the tractor, so it actually killed it. But my wrapper, it was still going. So I had to go in the tractor and turn that off. So yeah, it was a cluster there for a minute. Good times though. You learn a lesson. Shoveling corn. Don't do it again. Although it is a good workout, I will tell you that. Throwing corn with a shovel at a time onto a semi, that built you up. You don't even have to go to the gym. That's real muscle. Not that fake muscle stuff. No. Real muscle around here. Oh, Anhydrous, it's going pretty good. Done about 20 acres. I don't know when I'm going to run out yet, though, because we're I think we're flat rate right now. See how much I can actually get out of the tank, so we kind of know if it's how far we're off. We're thinking we're putting on less than what we're actually applying, so we're trying to figure that out. So I'll kind of know a little bit after this tank. Other than that, back and forth we go. So we're gonna call it a night. It's like 4:30. Did about 133 acres today, so that's pretty good to get it started. Jake's behind me. He's hooking up an empty. We're gonna drag it home tonight. I don't know if they're gonna be running tomorrow or not. I won't be here tomorrow. I got a family thing tomorrow, so we'll be able to run Sunday if we can. But where we're at, there's deer hunters. We don't really want to affect that, so we'll probably take basically we'll just do the flat here and then call it a weekend. Start Monday. So other than that, we're gonna get our stuff and we're gonna get on out of here. So I guess we'll see you in the next one. Well, we're rolling here in the bottom. Not having too bad of a day. We upgraded the old drone a little bit. Got me a dual camera. That's the Air 3S. We got a little dirt on the center there, but the sensor's on the bottom. Good battery. What the best feature is, this is the best feature. Screen. Very well priced. I might turn that off, didn't I? Very well priced. So, upgraded that just for you guys and for me. I kept mixing up the cords and the batteries were starting to die and whatnot. When we wanted to chase cattle, find our cattle that got out that one day and the battery life wouldn't last and the drone couldn't go far, so we upgraded her. We're out putting on some gas. That's how much acres we got done so far. How much acres? How about how many acres? Running the old, I don't even know what bar this is. 19 knife, 21 knife. I think it's 21. Not positive. Get that question. I should know, but I don't, I guess. It's one of those two, I believe. But I'll probably be wrong. And, Matt's got the 16 knife, I think. Getting along pretty good. We got today, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'll be gone Friday. He might run Friday, but I don't know. Next week's supposed to be pretty cold till the end of the week. Then it's supposed to get back up in the 45 and 50. So we'll be probably shut down for most of the week next week until it gets back up in the 50s, and that's still debatable because when it freezes and then the ground gets unthawed again, it brings up a lot of moisture. So depending on how much moisture comes back out of the ground is going to depend if we can run. That's where we're at the moment. I'll turn back in when I get on the straight roads. We're hooking up another tank. After this field, we're almost done. We should be pushing 200 for the day so far. It's almost 3 o'clock. You can't beat that, can you? I forgot my pen.
Wow. That might be the first time I've ever done that. Got it so close that I don't need it to back up at all. Bungee straps so your hoses don't get caught up in your filters. Hopefully that's good enough. These Anhydrous wagons, they got a, I don't know if you can see them. Got these valves that are all cracked open. Or not cracked open, they're all closed until now. You gotta open these. Four up here, and there's 2 on the tank. Here's your main one. There's your gauge. Don't have much left here, but we got some. We got another 140 acres that we're gonna go to. Try to knock it out before the night's over with. Before it gets too cold, which you can tell it's getting cold in here, but if we start it, we're gonna have to try to finish it because it has some clay on it. And clay's not sealing the best. So the colder it's gonna get, the worse it's gonna get. Probably won't even happen. Oh, got my church music on. There. Let's get it, shall we? And she's attached. All right. You come in the monitor here. And you tap this. It's supposed to be 85. Monitor's all set. We'll take one row back to where we was. And we'll continue and knock this puppy out. Yeah, we're about out. We just gotta fill the gap between us. I'll wait for my gauges right there to drop. As soon as they drop down, telling me I'm completely out. We only had a couple swipes left. Well, this will put me over 300 by myself today. He said he was pushing 2, so almost 500 today. So it's a pretty darn good day. It's about 9 o'clock at the moment. So yeah, what do you say? Wasn't a bad day. Hey, that rhyme. I can do it anytime. Well, y'all have a good Thanksgiving, or well, by the time you see this, it's gonna be past Thanksgiving by far. And I'll be behind on my videos. Sorry about that, but what do you do? It's just me editing. So thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully you're enjoying it. We'll see what we get next week for content. Have a good Thanksgiving, everybody.